What's going on, Chill Army? Deondre and I've here, and Happy New Year. Sorry I haven't been consistent for, the whole entire year of 2021, but that's all about to change on 2022. 2022, I'm tired of giving you guys excuses on why a video's out late, or why I just didn't choose to upload a video, or didn't go live, like do a live stream or anything. So starting today on Monday, January 3rd, I'm going to not make any excuses unless I am completely able. Like, the only way is if I'm just not really feeling well, like if I'm not feeling like it, if I'm really like sick, or if I'm really busy with personal stuff. Those are the only 3 excuses. But if it's no, 2 excuses. If I'm sick, or if I'm just not, if I'm sick, or if I'm just busy with personal stuff. Those are the only 2 excuses. I'm gonna stop doing the whole, I don't feel like uploading, so I'm just not gonna make a video in general. We're not gonna do that anymore. Because I want to get to 2K by the end of this year. I want to get to 2K by the end of 2022. So please, Chill Army, help me out. Help out your boy. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe. But anyways, I'm here to discuss this article I found by comicbook.com. Now, personally, I don't really read the comicbook.com because sometimes when it comes to like Pokemon related stuff, they get some things wrong. But since we're going to be discussing a leak on Pokemon Legends Arceus, I decided, since Pokemon Legends Arceus is literally like right around the corner, it's like less than a month away now, I decided, hey, let's go ahead and maybe discuss the leak, since there's no Pokemon episode to review this week, so we won't get a Pokemon episode review until after January 14th, because that's when the next episode comes out. We're just going to be doing these improvs for the next 2 weeks, including this week. So today we're going to be discussing controversial Pokemon Legends Arceus leak. Has Pokemon fans divided? Sorry, I'm not reading my glasses. You know what? That's an excuse. I'm just stupid. But I meant divided. But anyways, let's go ahead and read this. So, a new Pokemon Legends Arceus leak has surfaced online. I mean, as many leaks. By the way, before we start this out, if you guys want me to, cover leaks, anytime soon, if you guys want me to cover leaks more often whenever there's a new Pokemon game coming out, be sure to, let me know. If you guys want me to discuss any leaks, like if you guys, discover any leaks, hit me up and I'll, read over the articles or whatever and discuss them and, have my takes on them. Alright, so, more specifically, a new Pokemon Legends Arceus leak has surfaced online, or more specifically, a series of leaks, weeks before the game is scheduled to release. I mean, that's pretty normal, these Pokemon games. Usually when the Pokemon game's like right around the corner, that's when all the leaks decide to come out from, hiding under the rocks and stuff. Alright, so the latest Pokemon game is out in less than a month, yet there's still plenty we don't know about the Nintendo Switch game. That is true. They've been hiding a lot of stuff, surprisingly, for these games. And these games are literally like right around the corner, which I guess is good because, this is a completely like new type of way to play Pokemon. So I guess that's why they don't want to reveal as much right now, because they don't want to give us everything like they did with Sun and Moon, where it's like literally they basically just told us the whole game, they just basically told us the whole game before the game even came out. So I'm glad that, they're taking that into consideration and not trying to, give us too much. And I'm glad that they're not being like Sword and Shield, where they were kind of giving us too little. So I'm glad we're kind of in between. They seem to get better. They seem to have gotten better on their marketing, a little better when it comes to advertising the games, at least. So pretty happy about that. Alrighty, so that said, while we don't have any official any new official details straight from Nintendo or Game Freak, we do have new unofficial details, courtesy of a prominent Pokemon reader, Riddler 2. Yes, I've heard of this Riddler guy, so let's see what Riddler has to say for us. So over on Twitter, the notorious Pokemon leaker relayed a slab of new details, including word that players will need to complete the Hisui Pokedex before they can catch Arceus. Whoa, a feat that will apparently take a bit of time. Yes, I have heard somewhere that there's apparently a rumor saying like this is like the longest mainline game. Like this is the longest Pokemon game like of all the mainline games. So that's kinda, I guess it kind of makes sense though, because you know, you want to have as much information, because I feel like gathering the information, like fulfilling the Hisui Pokedex, it makes sense because you're trying, because you know, Arceus is the creator, like it's the creator god of the Pokemon universe. So if you ask me, I guess it makes sense for, you know, it's kind of like the Project Mew storyline in the Pokemon anime. I know the anime and the games are completely different universes, but I'm just kind of using this as an example. So basically what Project Mew is, they're trying to gather as much information on like, you know, a lot of these legendary Pokemon and stuff like that, because you know how every single Pokemon is supposed to be like a descendant of Mew. So maybe it's kind of like that in the Pokedex quest, where you know you complete every single Pokedex entry where it's like, let's see, like catching let's say like Wurmple, Pikachu and stuff like that. So it's kind of like you have to, you know, complete the Pokedex, because every single Pokemon, it's like catching every single Pokemon and gathering information about every single Pokemon is like one step closer to, you know, meeting and catching Arceus. So that's pretty, so I think that's maybe why it's like, you know, you can't just like catch 6 Pokemon that you like and then all of a sudden you have to and then all of a sudden you just catch Arceus and then the game's complete. Like, no, you actually have to work to complete the game, so I like that. Adding to this, the leaker claims that there's a new stat system, no abilities. Okay, so there's a new stat system, no abilities, no held items, and no breeding. That's very interesting, because you know there were there were you know, scenes of, there were clearly baby Pokemon like you know, like Chingling and Bonsly, and well, I don't know if Bonsly was in the trailer, but I know Badoo and Chingling were two prominent Pokemon that require incense. Basically, like they require you to breed to get them most of the time and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. But then again, you can catch Badoo and Chingling in the wild, so those are some pretty crappy examples. But interesting. So I guess every single baby Pokemon in the Sinnoh region is going to be in the wild. So, you know, like Riolu and stuff like that, you can just catch wild Riolus, which I mean, I figured you would, because Riolu is a Sinnoh Pokemon. As you would expect, these tidbits have fans divided. Yes, because I'm pretty sure to like the average player, these aren't that big of a deal. What as to maybe, you know, the more average fan, like, you know, not the average fan, the competitive fan. Obviously, this is like, I want my competitive Pokemon. But you know, they did say a while back that competitive Pokemon is going to be staying. They're going to be keeping Sword and Shield as their main competitive Pokemon. You know, it's going to be the game where they keep the competitive meta. So obviously, this was kind of to be expected a little bit. You know, and I figure the reason why they're making it where it's like there's no abilities and no held items. Because think about like Generation 1 and stuff like that, how there were no abilities and, you know, how there were no abilities. I like to think of it where it's like the reason that is because maybe Generation 3 or like the Hoenn region was where, you know, the Hoenn region was where abilities were actually discovered. But at the same time, I feel like maybe Pokemon having abilities, or maybe not that, maybe not, scratch that. Maybe Pokemon having abilities is a more recent discovery in modern times, as to where, you know, we were still just kind of learning about them, you know, hundreds of years ago, where, you know, Legends Arceus takes place. So, I don't know. Me personally, after playing Let's Go, well, Let's Go, no, did Let's Go have abilities? I don't think it did. I do not think Let's Go had abilities, but it might have. I think Let's Go had abilities. It had to have. You know, I'll look in editing. Deondre will look into this later, but I'm pretty sure they did. But you know, we did have a different stat system, and the whole held items thing. We didn't have held items, and there wasn't breeding. So, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm already used to playing a game like that. So, you know, these don't really bother me that much. And since Sword and Shield is going to be where all the competitive gameplay is at, then, you know, it's like a completely different, you know, it's supposed, Legends Arceus is supposed to be a completely different game. So it's like, you know, I don't completely mind this. Alrighty, so the leak doesn't end there. Oh, I'm reading that weird. The leak doesn't end there though, as Riddler Coup also reveals that players can only increase stats similarly to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with candies. All legendary Pokemon battles are hard boss battles, and some Pokemon in particular will be very hard to find. Okay, so there are already some things that I kind of figured would happen. You know, all legendary Pokemon are going to be hard boss battles. So since there's like no gym leaders in these games, you know, obviously they're going to make, you know, the Warden Pokemon, I keep forgetting what they're called. Like the Frenzied, forgot what they were called, but it's like the Frenzied Pokemon, you know, like Cleavor and stuff like that. Obviously they're going to be kind of like trials / gym leaders. Like they're kind of going to be like the placeholders for gym leaders and stuff. And same thing with legendary Pokemon. I feel like when these games were first announced, and like, you know, the whole like, it was supposed to be set before like Pokemon training was actually like mainstream, I believe that I actually kind of had like a theory to myself that maybe like the legendary, like the bosses of these games were going to be legendary Pokemon. So, you know, if these leaks are true, I'm not surprised that they would make it where the legendary Pokemon are the boss battles, because, I mean, it makes sense, you know? Why make it where it's like, oh hey, there's a Heatran, let me just chuck Pokeballs at it. I think maybe it's like, I guess maybe, so, okay, so maybe hard boss battles is, it can go either two ways. So, hard boss battles, as in, maybe you won't be able to catch these Pokemon, and, yeah, maybe you won't be able to catch these Pokemon, and they'll just legit be boss battles. Or, you know, the more likely theory is that these are going to be boss battles, and maybe you have to beat them in order for you to catch them, I believe. So that makes sense. And some Pokemon in particular will be very hard to find. I mean, literally every Pokemon game. So that's just common knowledge, guys. So the thing that kind of gets me, the thing that kind of shocks me a little bit is how increasing stats is going to work, where it's like you have to basically have like a more candy, like the whole candy system from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's kind of weird that they would bring that back. So, you know, I know it's just a leak, so it's not completely, you know, we don't know if it's true or not, but it's kind of odd that they would bring this concept back, because, you know, you would think that, you know, because, you know, the whole candy system, it was like supposed to be strictly for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so it's kind of weird, because, you know, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the whole candy system is based on the actual candy system from Pokemon Go, since that's literally where these games are, you know, based from. So I find it very interesting that they would bring, you know, a game that was a gimmick that was like a set gimmick for another game into a game that doesn't really need that to be a gimmick. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see. While none of this has been confirmed, it has some Pokemon fans worried. I'm not sure why I don't know why fans would be worried about the whole legendary Pokemons being hard boss battles when literally, like 90% of the fan base always complains about how Pokemon games are too easy and we need more hard boss battles, so I don't see why that would be a problem. And we also have, you know, the whole Pokemon being very hard to find. I mean, that's common knowledge. I mean, there are Pokemon with like with a 1% encounter rate in like every single game, actually. So, well, I don't know about Let's Go, but I know like in every single like main series game, there's always like a 1 encounter chance to encounter some Pokemon. So, you know, I don't see why this would be. I don't know why this would be worrisome when. I mean, the hard battles, I can understand why some people don't like the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee candy aspect, but I don't see where the problem with the whole hard boss battle, legendary Pokemon, and the super rare Pokemon, I don't see why that would be a problem, honestly, when fans have literally begged Game Freak to make the games harder since X and Y, so I don't know, make it make sense. I understand this is different to our traditional Pokemon experience, but is removing abilities really necessary, writes one fan of the league? Because for me, I don't see it causing a net negative for the game. Like, as much as I enjoy Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I really dislike their removal of held items or abilities. Oh, so they didn't have abilities. Okay, so they did not have abilities. Okay, I was thinking maybe they didn't, because they were trying to like make it resemble Generation 1 back in the day, like a modernized Generation 1. But I couldn't remember if they had abilities or not, because it's been a hot minute since I played the games. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of like the feedback that I understand for this one fan here, because it's like, you know, a lot of people like abilities. I like abilities, you know, when it comes to competitive, at least. I mean, in the main game, it's like, you know, they only matter when I'm actually battling other trainers, but it's like, you know, I mean, for me, I wouldn't understand why removing abilities would be necessary as well. I mean, I do agree with that. I don't see the point in removing abilities if this is true, but it's like, you know, held items and abilities have, you know, kind of been like one of the best integrations of any Pokemon game ever since Generation 3. For abilities, at least. So it's kind of weird that they would just kind of remove it from, you know, completely, you know, like an all-new Pokemon game. I don't know. Let's see another comment here. No abilities or held items. I hated Let's Go because of how dumbed down it was. Hope this isn't the case here, wrote another fan about the league. Honestly, I understand why some people wouldn't like Let's Go, because, I mean, ultimately, Let's Go wasn't really for core Pokemon fans. It was more for, like, people who only played Pokemon Go and they wanted to get into the main series, so Let's Go was kind of like a way to, like, you know, for the casual fans to get into it. So it makes sense. But honestly, saying, you know, yeah, I kind of agree that the whole abilities thing isn't, you know, true. I hope that Pokemon do get their hidden abilities, or not hidden abilities. I hope Pokemon get their abilities in general, but, you know, if they don't, then it's no big deal because, I mean, competitive really isn't the, you know, set thing here. So, you know, ultimately, if they do add it, cool. If they don't add abilities or held items, honestly, nothing to cry about for me. For now, it remains to be seen if any of the information above is accurate, I mean. In other words, until any of this is officially revealed or confirmed, take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it all with a grain of salt because ultimately, this doesn't really seem controversial, but knowing Pokemon fans will find a way to make it controversial. So, but honestly, my take on it is like, you know, it's completely, you know, the whole filling up the Pokedex to catch Arceus. Honestly, to me, that makes sense. The, you know, the fact that the game's going to take quite a bit of time. That's something that I wish for the games, honestly, because I want a game where it's like, you know, it takes me like, you know, I want a game where it feels like it actually takes me, you know, forever to beat the game. Because you know me, I don't play games. Whenever I play games on this channel, I don't beat them. I don't beat the game all in one day. I like to take my time and, you know, one day we'll get to this part of the game and then another day we'll get to this part of the game. That's how I like to play games. So knowing that I'll have days, hell, even months of content to play actually makes me happy. You know, if this leak is true. But, you know, the whole no abilities, held items, and breeding kind of confuses me, but, you know, it's not like, you know, if they do take those away in Legends Arceus, it's not going to be a big deal for me, because again, most of my competitive play is in Sword and Shield, so, you know, if that's the case, then cool, whatever. I'll just play the game to play the game. I'm not going to play it to build a competitive team with it. I am still excited for these games, though. For the Pokemon, for the whole Let's Go Pikachu Eevee Candies rumor, that's got me a little confused there, because it's like, you know, again, like I said, I thought that was going to be just a thing in Let's Go, so it will kind of feel odd if they add it in these games, but I don't know, maybe you guys will like them, maybe I know people will like it, some people won't like it, I don't know. How do you guys feel about, you know, if this rumor is true, how do you guys feel if they do bring back the whole candy system into the games? Because personally, I think we're fine without it. I think, well, honestly, I'm kind of conflicted because I kind of thought it was a clever idea, like only increasing this Pokemon's stats according to like a specific type of item that they consume. So if they make, okay, maybe I change my answer. If they do bring it back, then I won't mind it, honestly. The all legendary Pokemon battles are hard boss battles. That's just common sense. I hope that's the case because, you know, especially since, like, you know, you're actually going to be able to, like, walk around while your Pokemon fight for you. I think it's going to be, well, I don't think you're going to be able to walk around. I think, like, when you send them out, then the Pokemon will send to a battle, but anyways, since the Pokemon can actually hit you too, I feel like it's going to be fun trying to dodge a legendary, like a Heatran's lava attacks and stuff like that. I think that's going to be really cool. Yeah, I think, yeah, the hard boss battle legendary part, I mean, if that's true, then yes, please. I mean, hopefully it's nothing like super hard to where it's like people are going to want to quit the game, but it's like, you know, I hope there is some challenge to it, you know? I don't want it to be like, you know, maybe you lose like once or twice, but, you know, hopefully it's nothing where it's like, you know, you have to like over level your Pokemon or whatever to, you know, beat these legendaries. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to battling these hardcore legendary battles that apparently we might get. And the whole Pokemon being rare thing, I mean, that's something that's just common sense. Like, if you expect to just catch every single Pokemon, like, just right off the bat, then you're just foolish, in my opinion. But these games come January 28th, which I believe is like, what? I want to believe that's like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, because next week and then the week after that, yeah, I believe that's like 2 weeks from now. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited to play this game already. Like, think I'm gonna pre-order it. Sometime next week. You know, sometime next week, because I need my hands on this game already. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the game. You know, I'm hoping that most of the rumors are actually true with the whole hard legendary battles and, you know, the game actually being pretty long, because, you know, that's all I really want from Legends Arceus. You know, I want something new. You know, I'm tired of the whole gym leader formula where it's like, oh, you get the Pokemon, you get gym badges, you defeat the evil team leader that tried to use gods to destroy the world. Like, I actually want to, you know, I actually like this Sinnoh prequel that we're gonna get. You know, it's gonna be a completely new way to play Pokemon, I believe. So hopefully, I really hope these games aren't disappointing. You know, I really hope, you know, I'm really wishing the best for these games, you know. And I know all the people who are like, oh, these games look terrible. Oh, Legends Arceus is going to be the worst Pokemon game of all time. Honestly, don't watch those videos. I can't say don't watch those videos. It's your free will, and, you know, that's like someone saying don't watch my videos, because we all know my videos aren't the best. But you know, don't watch these videos, or what am I talking about? Don't watch those videos and, like, you know, and let them, like, control your personal opinion on how you feel about these games, because, you know, some people may genuinely believe that these games are gonna suck, but I, like many others, I don't have a set opinion. I hope that these games are brilliant, but I'm not holding my breath on it, because, you know, sometimes you have to expect to be disappointed in some levels, but sometimes it's okay to be super hyped for these games. But for me, I would say, like, you know, until you actually play the game or see gameplay on it, let that determine your opinion, because a lot of these people who are saying that these games are already gonna suck, they're usually just saying that to get views on their channel and to get clicks on their video. It's bait, is what I'm trying to say. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm pretty excited for these games. January 28th. Oh, I wish it would just come already. I wish that they would just come already. Come on. But anyways, that's going to be it for our first video of 2022, and hopefully from now on I can actually stay on schedule, because my plan here is to upload every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and occasionally upload an episode of Pokemon Gold and Silver Adventures on you know, on Saturdays. I have two episodes already planned for this year. So first one, hopefully I can get it out. Hopefully I can get it out this Saturday. I have the whole concept ready. I just need to write the script and get the voice acting done, and we're good. But you know, no, you don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping, you know, this year we don't have any excuses. No excuses this year. And yeah, I'm very excited for this year. I'm really feeling good about this year, you know. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys smack that like button, as it really helps me out. It really helps push out this video through the YouTube algorithm, and I really want this video to be pushed out through the YouTube algorithm, because I want to see your opinions in the comment section down below. Like, what do you guys think about these leaks? Like, are you guys kind of like nervous about the games? Are you guys even more excited about the games? Or are you guys just kind of iffy and just waiting for the games to come out? I really want to know your opinions in the comments down below. Also, you know, if you guys are brand new and you guys want to see more content like this, I can't promise I'm going to do leaks 100% of the time, but, you know, if you guys want me to, you guys already know what to do. Smack that like button and comment down below if you guys want me to, you know, cover leaks. But, yeah, if you guys want more, like, Pokemon content like this, you know, because I am a PokeTuber, if you guys want more Pokemon content like this, please, be sure to subscribe, you know, and click that bell icon. It's 100% free, and plus I really want to grow this channel. I want this channel to get somewhere, you know. I don't want it to just, like, you know, have like some big video and then that's like my shining star of fame, and then after a month my channel starts dying again. Like, no, I want my channel to continue growing. So hopefully we can get to 2K by the end of this year, guys. Hopefully we can get to you know, 2K by the end of this year. I'm really hoping for it. Anyways, I said anyways like 3 times already in this outro. I'll see. Oh yeah, be sure to check out all of my other content as well, because I have like hundreds of videos already. And, you know, I'll see you guys on the next video. But until then, I love you all, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Only good, Chill Army.